Hi guys, a very good evening. Masquera say, Masquera say, Masquera say. Very good morning to others in other places, and a very good afternoon as well to our viewers in other various places. Well, my name is Ronald Wekwamapusha, and today we want to talk about the lessons from Malawi for our General Philip Valerio Sibanda. It is very important for our soldiers or for the general to take these lessons because they shape our democracy, they sharpen our democracy, and they polish the democracy of Zimbabwe. So Zimbabwe is in progress of having full democracy, and what we know at this moment is that General Valerio Sibanda has served only one term as a general, and he doesn't need to serve another term. And the security apparatus is that department we don't need to touch much when we do our changes. So we expect to have another term or to serve another term as a general. And with his expectations, he needs to treat the people of Zimbabwe correctly. He needs to make sure that he protects this constitution of Zimbabwe. And he must take lessons from his peers in the SADC region on how they are managing demonstrations and how they are managing to protect the rights of the people. Let's go to Malawi and see how the general there has allowed the constitution to be upheld and has allowed constitutionalism to be respected throughout the demonstrations. So a lot of people are demonstrating against the Malawian president, President Chakwera, due to various reasons they have cited on his government. And the Malawian general has managed to make sure that people demonstrate peacefully. If you remember very well, before 2020 elections in Malawi, the previous president or the former president, when the former president had won suspiciously, and the matter was supposed to go to the High Court, the people of Malawi were protesting heavily against the election results. And because of that, there was a petition at High Court. The High Court managed also to deliver a verdict where they nullified the results for Malawi. And both the judiciary and the military in Malawi, they upheld the rule of law, they upheld the constitution, they protected the people. The election, the rerun or another election was held, and Lazarus Chakwera won those elections. And right now, there is chaos again in Malawi. They are failing to agree with certain sections of people in Malawi. And still, the general has managed to stand his ground and support the people and make sure that he protects both the people and properties. So here, let's see this from the Malawian military.
Baraka imeneyo mademo antendere obida kukasiya kalata yathu mademo antendere kwambiri ya abwino kwa basi abwino kwambiri kwavuta Baraka kwavuta achoke aukamba ndune kuti achoka Chakwera mutsingoona Baraka yavuta kwaterera kufa mwenye lero Baraka kufa mwenye. Mudzichiona chikwangwani ati chilipo tose kwavuta Baraka komatu kunali gulu la mbiri uku mkumbuyo.
So these are Malawians demonstrating in the streets of Malawi, and on the forefront is the military with the people, guarding the people, making sure that they protect the people of Malawi. And this is a good example of how democracy should work, and how the constitution must be upheld. People must be free to demonstrate. People must be free to make sure that they speak out without intimidation, without fear of abductions, of murder, of arrests from the security services or the security people. Because when activists or people are demonstrating, they are not demonstrating for themselves. They are demonstrating for everyone, including the people in the security cycles. So when you see activists speaking, they are not speaking for themselves. They are speaking for everyone. So you can actually see that there is a need for our general to make sure that the laws of this country are protected. Recently, we saw Chris Muchangwa coming out and saying ZANU-PF and the military are one thing. And the military failed to come out and clear that out and state its real position. And we call out the military of Zimbabwe. We call out General Valerio Sibanda to protect the people of Zimbabwe, to protect the constitution of Zimbabwe, which was held by General Chakwera when they were dealing with the thieves surrounding President Mugabe in 2017. He held the constitution and he quoted some sections there. We expect PV Sibanda as the general also to make sure that he protects the same constitution, its founding values, its ethos, so that the politicians do not abuse that constitution. He is the commander of the defense forces, which means he is the commander of everybody who is in the security cycle, be it the intelligence, be it the military, be it the police, be it the ZPS. They are all chaired by Comrade Commander Philip Valerio Sibanda. And he needs to make sure that what the police is doing is in line with the constitution, is in line with the fundamental values of the police or the principles of the police. What the military is doing, the military intelligence, the intelligence of Zimbabwe, the CIO, he must make sure that all those sectors and all those departments perfectly doing their jobs very well. We don't need to see the police abusing the constitution. We don't need to see the military abusing the constitution whilst he is there as the general, because his reputation is very important. His job in this role is to make sure that he defends. He is the last line of defense of the citizens of Zimbabwe. He is the last man to defend the people of Zimbabwe. So if politicians fail to uphold the constitution, if politicians fail to respect the rights of the people of Zimbabwe, if politicians begin to use the state apparatus and the security apparatus to purge the citizens of Zimbabwe, it is the role of the Commander Defense Force to make sure that he protects those citizens. That is according to the Constitution of the Republic of Zimbabwe. He does have a responsibility to protect the people of Zimbabwe, not the politicians. So the interest of the Zimbabwe Defense Forces is not on the leadership of the government, but the interest is on the people of Zimbabwe. So the government must not abuse the people. And when they abuse the people are not allowed to demonstrate. So the constitution allows the people of Zimbabwe to speak out. It allows the people of Zimbabwe to demonstrate, but they are being paged. It allows the people of Zimbabwe to do politics. But politics in Zimbabwe is now like a crime to do politics in the nation of Zimbabwe. Job Sikala is languishing in prison. We have not seen action from the responsible authorities to make sure that Job Sikala's rights are protected and the people in the opposition, their rights are protected. And I've shown you this video. I hope and believe that they will learn, they will take lessons from how the people of Malawi are doing it. Let's cross over to Zambia. The military in Zambia managed to make sure that there was a smooth transition in terms of from the Lungu's government to Hakainde Hichilema's government. And that is very commendable. We applaud that. Go to DRC. The military in DRC, despite the chaos in DRC, the military in DRC made sure that there was smooth transition between the government of the previous government in the government of Tshisekedi. So you can actually see that this is what we really need in the nation of Zimbabwe. We need the military, which is going to make sure that they put the people first. They do everything for the sake of the people. We have seen massive looting in the nation of Zimbabwe, and that looting is being done by the politicians. And the question is, what is the Zimbabwean Defense Forces commander doing? The Zimbabwe Defense Forces commander should come out and should make sure that he defends the people of Zimbabwe. He stops the leakages of minerals, because we have military intelligence, and that military intelligence can actually give him reports on what needs to be done. And because he chairs the ZDF, where the police commander, where the prisons commander, where the intelligence commander, they all sit and they are chaired by him. He can actually instruct the police boss to make sure that they arrest the criminals who are marauding in Zimbabwe, looting our gold and minerals to other countries. He can actually instruct an immediate arrest of those people as the commander, defense forces. He does have a mandate to do so. He does have the powers to do so. He can stop whatever is happening in the economy of Zimbabwe. He can actually instruct an arrest of people who are making sure that they promote looting through the bogus policies we have seen all over. So you can actually see that all those things, they can be done by the ZDF if they are to uphold the constitution and to respect their mandate. But basically, at this moment, we have not seen anything happening. Crooks are benefiting more. The rich are becoming richer, while the poor are becoming more poorer. So they claim to have built schools. They claim to be rehabilitating hospitals. They claim to do a lot of things. And the question is, what is at stake here is the life of an ordinary Zimbabwe. And what is the person who must protect those lives? What is he doing? Go to the cancer treatment departments in Zimbabwe. There are no cancer machines which are working. Only chemo is working, but radiotherapy, which is very critical and very important, is not working. So what is he doing on account of the lives which we are losing? Because he is the last line of defense for the citizens of Zimbabwe. What is he doing to make sure that he compels those in authority to procure at emergency or on emergency the cancer treating machines? So we have seen a lot of people citing sanctions. We have seen a lot of people citing different things on the procurement of cancer machines. But the question is, how are you able to procure vehicles? How are you able to buy vehicles and other luxury things? How are you able to have relations with China when you cannot get assistance from China? China manufactures cancer machines. Russia manufactures cancer machines. Why are those countries not assisting Zimbabwe with the cancer machines to make sure that we avert the situation and avert the disaster? Especially if you go to the people living with albinism, there is massive chaos in that sector. They have been neglected for a very long time, and the question is, who is looking after them? So you can actually see that there are a lot of lessons to learn from what is happening in other countries. And when people demonstrate, the general must allow the people to demonstrate, must protect the people who are demonstrating, and must make sure that, number one, the people themselves are not shot at. Number two, the people themselves are not arrested. Number three, the people themselves do not vandalize property. Number four, to make sure that infiltrators do not infiltrate a peaceful demonstration and cause havoc, because ZANU-PF does have tendencies of causing havoc and infiltrating demonstrations, causing disturbances, so that they can say you can't have peaceful demonstrations. So it is the responsibility of the ZDF commander to make sure that all those things are happening peacefully, because there is need for the people of Zimbabwe to have equal access to the resources and whatever is in the nation of Zimbabwe. Thank you very much for coming. I think I've exploded, I've exhausted. I will put this video once more at the end of this live program for those who came late so that they can see the video I am referring to. So I'll take a few comments. Anzina tinashe mapunga manje mnyika medu makaoma kudai kwa kuraiwa nokusungwa izo zvitarisai nyika dzevamwe. Yes, in Malawi they were doing it. Dr. Shumba zvanzi Zimbabwe yakuzonaka nezvese zviri kuitika. Yes, I hope that Zimbabwe is going to be free. Zimbabwe is going to be okay very soon. So I'm going to put this video for the last time for those who came late so that you can see this video. So till we meet again in other episodes, still stay tuned.
Baraka imeneyo mademo antendere obida kukasiya kalata yathu mademo antendere kwambiri ya abwino kwa basi abwino kwambiri kwavuta Baraka kwavuta achoke aukamba ndune kuti achoke Chakwera mutsungona Baraka yavuta kwaterera kufa mwenye lero Baraka kufa mwenye. Mudzichiona chikwangwani ati chilipo tose kwavuta Baraka komatu kudali gulu la mbiri uku mkumbuyo.
So thank you very much for coming. I have shown you the video, and I don't want to take it much longer. Let's meet at 9 p.m. While we are going to discuss about the PVO bill. 9 p.m. today. Tune in so that we can discuss about the PVO bill. So this is it, Team Zimbabwe. I love you all. Subscribe and make sure that you share these videos. Please like, comment, and share. Ngasangane na 9 p.m. to discuss about the PVO bill and what is really happening in the politics of Zimbabwe. Signing out, my name is Ronald Lukwamakusha.